Hello students, this is Saurabh Sharma before you, and today I'll be briefing you about the paper pattern of social science in 10th board examination, and will also be briefing you that how you should study for the same and what should be your strategy while attempting the paper. If you talk about social science, there will be 4 sections in social science subject, which is history, civics, geography and economics. There will be total 27 questions in 10th board examination. First 7 questions will be of 1 marks. And then next 11 question, that is from question number 8 to question number 18, that questions will be of 3 marks. And next 7 questions, that is from question number 19 to question number 25, will be of 5 marks each. And the next 2 questions, that is question number 26 and question number 27, will be a map work. If you talk about question number 26, it will be from history, that will be carrying 2 marks. And if you talk about question number 27, it will be from geography, that will be of 3 marks. Now I'll try and brief about the marks weightage from each chapter in detail. So let's talk about history first. In history, there will be 3 sections. In section 1, there are 3 chapters, in which first 2 chapters have choice. First chapter is the rise of nationalism in Europe, and second chapter is the nationalist movement in Indochina. What I can predict from this chapter is there can be 1 question of 1 marks and 1 question of 3 marks. Now, if you talk about 3 chapter, which is a mandatory chapter, that is nationalism in India, it is the very most important chapter. A 5 marks sure short question will come from this chapter, and a 2 marks map work will also come from the same. Now, if you'll talk about map work, then question number 26 of social science paper will be from history map work, and prediction can be that question will come from sessions like Calcutta session, Lahore session, marking of Jallianwala Bagh, Kheda, Champaran, etc. Now we'll talk about section 2. In section 2, there will be 3 chapters, that is chapter number 4, 5 and 6. Chapter number 4, that is the making of global world. Chapter number 5, that is age of industrialization, and chapter number 6, that is work, life and leisure. There will be choice from the 3 given chapters, and you have to attempt any one. What I can predict is there can be 1 5 marks question from the same. Now if we'll talk about section 3, that is everyday life, politics and culture, there will be 2 chapters from it, that is novel society and print culture. Again, there will be a choice, you have to attempt any one, and what I can predict from is that is a 1 marks question can be asked from this chapter and a 3 marks question could be asked from this chapter. So total in history, there can be 2 1 marks question, 2 3 marks questions, 2 5 marks question and a map work of 2 marks. Now if you'll talk about geography section, it will also be containing 20 marks, and in this you can expect 1 1 mark question, 2 3 marks question, 2 5 marks question and a map work of 3 marks. Now in geography, I'll also brief you about each and every chapter, that what type of question you can expect from these chapters. If you will talk about chapter 1, that is resources and development, you can expect a 1 mark question from this and a 5 marks question from this, and a 5 marks question will be based on the type of soil. Chapter number 2 is omitted from the syllabus, and if you will talk about chapter number 3, that is water resources, you can expect a 5 marks question from it. That will be from the drawbacks of multi-purpose river projects. Now if you will talk about chapter number 4, that is agriculture, you can expect a question from seasons and major crops of 5 marks. Now if you will talk about chapter number 5, that is mineral and energy resources, you can expect a 5 marks question from occurrence of mineral and conservation of mineral. Why you need to conserve minerals and how you will conserve the minerals. If you will talk about chapter number 6, that is manufacturing industry, you can expect a 5 marks question from industrial pollutants and importance of manufacturing industries. And at last, if you will talk about chapter number 7, that is lifelines of Indian economy, you can expect a 5 marks question from the communication system, that is railways, waterways and roadways. Now if you will talk about civics section, you can expect 1 question of 1 marks, 3 question of 3 marks and 2 question of 5 marks each. And 5 marks question could be from chapters like federalism, power sharing and gender, caste and religion. Now if you will talk about economics section, you can expect 3 1 marks question from economics, 4 3 marks question and 1 5 marks question from the same. And 1 5 marks question will be from chapter like sectors of Indian economy. Now, if you will talk about the strategy, that how you should study and how you should attempt the paper, I would suggest that in the time period in which your examination will be conducting, for example, from 10 to 1 p.m., you should keep on studying in the same time phase regularly so that your brain will work at its best in that time period. Second thing which I'll suggest you, that if you have gone through your subject, that is social science, thoroughly, then there can be only one case that you can get trapped in the social science paper, that is if the paper will come lengthy. So what I'll suggest you is that you should attempt first 7 questions of 5 marks first. So if we'll give our best in first 7 questions of 5 marks, that eventually ideology in the examiner's mind develops that how prepared the student is. And if you'll give your best in first 7 questions of 5 marks, there will be a chances of you scoring more. As in case of lengthy paper, when the time will be less, then in last you will be left with questions which will be carrying less marks, that is 3 marks and 1 marks. At last, for quality study, I would request you to download our Vibrant Academy app, in which we will get the important questions regarding 10th board CBSE examinations. So all the very best to all the 10th board aspirants. Thank you.